It's going to be a quick workout for me. Chest. Haven't done chest on Saturday in a long time. Give it a few minutes here. Set this up. 15, 16. Nobody's here yet, so it's good. You know what? Let's start here first. All right. Chest day today. Training on speed, just so you guys know. Training on speed. What's up, man? Mr. Sub King's in the house. So training on speed and actually compound. So if you guys haven't seen these yet, starting to be sold everywhere. Kind of a crazy name, naming it speed. I'm going to do a review right after this, just so you guys know how this thing hits, and then compound the pump formula. Simple pump formula. I did a review on that if you want to go check it out. Like that. But this one here, be prepared. So it's not crazy. Nice. Yeah, let me know how it does. Sub King's going to try this today. 15 minutes is going to come in. And 25, what's up, Rudy? 25 minutes is when everything drops. Starts to drop in. Have the music playing. My man Sub Kings, have the music playing and enjoy the ride because it builds from there and you feel good. So enjoy it. So I'm gonna get, this is a push day for me. I'm gonna do some, I'm gonna make a quick workout. So I'm gonna do some pre-exhaustion. So on the cables here, pre-exhaustion for me, what I do is I pre-exhaust the chest. So I'll do all kinds of different cable variations with real short rest, and then go on to a machine bench press and really just focus on the eccentric and the contraction on the bench press with the chest pre-exhausted already. Hits the triceps a little bit more and then really taxes the chest, especially when you're pre-exhausted and you're coming up into that contraction point right in there. So it kind of helps build that the chest out for you there. So I'm gonna jump right into this. Let me see here. There we go. Okay. Got a busy day today. Got a bunch of stuff to do before I start my second job. So this isn't really heavy. I try to keep it 15 reps, 20 reps, no greater than that. It's just going to be pounding out set after set here. Just really kind of focusing on just exhausting that chest, getting some good blood flow in there. I'm not even counting right now, so I'm just feeling that blood flow. So I'll do this, and then after this pre-exhaustion here and then the flat bench, I'm going to do some triceps and some dips. Maybe do some ring dips. Show you guys the difference between that. I showed a brother in the gym the other day on the ring dips. He knocked them out. But it's different. When you take the rings and you start doing dips, there's a lot of stabilization that has to go on. So I love doing them every once in a while. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm only doing 85 on this. That first set was probably, I don't know, 20 reps or more. And now it's dropping down as I'm resting really short into that 10 to 15 reps. But if you start dropping on a pre-exhaustion, if you start dropping below 10 reps, then lighten the load. Because for pre-exhaustion, you really just want to tax all the fibers. So it's not about heavy weight here. I'm always telling people those fibers in the chest run all kinds of different directions. So these different angles are great for building a nice chest. Oh, shit. All right. Now we're going to go here. Okay, you get amazing pump off of this too. A little bit about speed, because I'm going to do the review after this. So I got to actually hit my workout, and then I'm going to hop in the car, do the review, tell you a little bit about a few ingredients that are in there that you might not know. And then I got to start moving stuff. So I had to get a storage and have to move some stuff around today. So it's going to be a busy day. So I want to get going here, knock this out quick. So that's why I'm training like this today, but it's very effective and perfect supplement to be training like this on. Because I like to think that they named this speed not because of the drug, but because of the way it hits the mind and gives you energy. But I guess only they can tell us the truth there. Oops, gotta lower that. So dropping down to 55 on this because the chest is kind of no rest, it's a little fried. So what I'm concentrating on here is that squeeze in the chest, hitting those fibers right up in here to actually really activate them. So from here, even though I'm locking my shoulders back and down, right from here, I'm actually just really squeezing in. Chest up a little bit, not too extreme. Boom. Just really firing that up. There. So rest a little bit. I gotta get one of those boom boxes like I used to carry around, put it in the gym here to make this a little more interesting with some music in the background like Ari does. But then I start popping and breaking to the music probably, especially on something like this. As far as the product, got that feel good feeling to it. One more of those. That was 10, so I'm going to drop the weight down. Because I want to get 10 or above. So pre-exhaustion, 10 or above. The best reps for this, for pre-exhaustion, in my opinion, over the years doing it, are 15 to 20. So I know it's kind of like getting out of your head when it comes to weight. But that mechanical tension, the longer you can do that pre-exhaustion within that 40-second time frame for your reps, is best for muscle growth and strength. Ooh, 12, 13, 14. Oh, God, that burns. Dropping it down to the knees. We got 7, 6. I think 45 is going to be okay. I'll start with that. So we'll be doing low pulls. You know, the hard thing about these is I really honestly never tapped into these until I started to really dive into the, kind of zone into the mind muscle connection, because you use your front shoulders and your biceps if you're not really focusing on that dig in the chest. So these weren't a favorite of mine until, I don't know, the last couple of years, as far as really kind of being able to lock back and actually feel the chest and allow the chest to dig and the connections that happen in the shoulders to dig and pull upwards instead of doing this, where you're activating your arms and your shoulders a lot. And this is definitely not a heavy movement here. The heavier you go on this, the less you're going to tax the chest, because then that's when everything else activates as far as biceps and front delts. Lock those shoulders back and down and feel the dig. Like, my chest is what's contracting right now. Actually dropping that down a little more. For anyone just signing in, I'm training on Vice and Vibes speed today, and I'm going to do the review right afterwards. Get into a quick chest day workout to do that and get on with my day. One more set, and I'll move along here. I think I'm gonna do ring dips, and then right before I jump on the machine to blast the chest after this pretty exhausting, I think I'm gonna do some regular dips, like 3 sets real quick. Try to get 10 reps out of each one, just to dig, mostly in the chest. Then I bring the elbows out a little bit probably. And then after all that, when I'm doing triceps, then I'll do some ring dips. Last one here. Jesus. All in the chest. That shit burnt. All right, so I'm gonna go over and do some dips here. Let's see. Bag over here. Do this. Do them right here. Don't really need the dip machine. Just find places where you can actually just dip. dip. So I'm just gonna try to do bring it out a little bit. If I was hitting triceps more, then I try to do more of an, you know, closer grip. I'm trying to go out, and I want to dig more on the bottom of the chest there. So. Not bad. That's 12 reps after that. Out of that. So if you train on this speed here, you don't need the full 6 pills. I'm telling you right now. We'll talk about it on the review. But I've been using it off and on for a whole week. But it stacks really good with this pump formula as far as it gives you a really good training session. As you can see, it's soup. I'm not crazy, but it gives you this really good energy, and it has to do with yeah, Rudy, yeah, it is. No one's in here usually. Someone's in here right now, and then when people come in, I just focus on the camera. It's kind of like as a type 1 diabetic, I've actually literally had to be out in public and give myself a shot, sticking a needle in my stomach when people are around. I don't know. It's like you just got to get out of your head. You got to do it. So this is kind of like no different for me. Although, I don't know if you guys have ever tried to do a video when people are around. It's just getting out of your head. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So taking the elbows out a little bit. So I got kind of an angle here, but they're not straight back. They're kind of out a little bit. So when I'm coming up, it's almost like a decline bench press, pushing on that lower part of the chest. All right, one more, and then we get into the flat bench. I was talking about pine bark in my last review, and how it's my favorite pump ingredient. I don't know if you guys know that ingredients that help with oxidative stress lowers a chemical in the body, in the bloodstream, ROS. So when your oxidative stress is really high, the ROS is really high. And what that does is that messes with those vasodilation, those plumps, the blood flow, and overall health with the epithelial tissue. So ingredients like grapeseed extract, pine bark extract, I'm in sulfo-6 too, vaso-6, those ingredients that have those polyphenols to help reduce oxidative stress, which also reduces inflammation, are really good to have in a daily regimen. So whether it's in a multivitamin, in a pre-workout, I hate when that stuff goes away. And a pre-workout, it's good to have in your daily regimen. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nice. So I missed that comment. Sorry, man. There's a way to do this. See the comments. Is it this? Nope. Oh, here we go. Oh, hey, Rudy, sorry. hey, I figured out how to get the comments on here. At least they're fading away, but they came up. I'm sipping on the Intrablast. It's my last scoop of it. I'm also taking, so what I have on a standby right now is Apollo Nutrition's Chainsaw. So it's just a BCAA formula. So it's not EAs. I do prefer EAs, but it's got some hydration in it. So I got it. You know, I'm not made of money, so not everybody sends me everything for free. So until I can kind of find the like another formula, EA formulas, I'm just going to use a Chainsaw for a few workouts. Maybe use it during the day to curb some appetite, because the branching amino acids actually help curb that appetite there. Some appetite suppressant. Intrablast, one of my favorites. Really good one. See the review on it. Got a lot of favorites. Okay, on this one here. So basically, I've exhausted the chest. No, I've been sitting here talking, resting, but still exhausted. Now I'm gonna use a machine on this, because when you're pre-exhausting the chest, doing a barbell compound with your chest already weak is no, thank you, Rudy. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Is actually could, you know, have some problems with the shoulder. So you just want to be careful, even if you're doing barbell or dumbbells. Just make sure that you're focusing on locking those shoulders back and protecting the back. What's up, Pump Crush Fitness? How's it going, man? Awesome review on that FSU. Great review. It's a great product, man. So pre-exhaustion underway, flat bench. It's basically a stack right here. I'm going to start with 235 on the stack. Probably stay with that. It all depends. There's some kettlebells that I throw on the arms here to add a little extra weight if I need the weight. But I'm going to jump right into it. I'm shooting for, since I've done the pre-exhaustion already, I'm shooting for 8 to 12 reps to stay within that range or more. And what I'm focusing on is the eccentric and the contraction, just in the chest. Nice. So with pre-exhaustion, I'm only doing 3 sets of this. Then I'm going to do an incline, 3 sets of that. Then I'm going to jump onto the ring dips, some triceps, and then probably some shoulder presses. I might even use this for the shoulder presses instead of dumbbells, just to knock it out. I'll show you how I use a machine like this for the shoulder press. Now, I mentioned it before. I hardly ever do the front delt. I do so many pressing exercises that every pressing exercise I do, I'm always hitting the front delts. I've never found the need to do that. And also, I remember back when I was doing front lateral raises, I always used to jack up my shoulders. Just felt uncomfortable, never flowed right. So it's something I kind of save time on if I'm already building as far as my workout, and just focusing on the shit that works. Hey, and if you guys haven't, you want to follow another good reviewer, Pump Crush Fitness has some reviews out, and I like the way he's doing things. I think he just started his channel just a while ago, and he's actually explaining ingredient knowledge. And that's what I actually like. That I want to support reviewers that actually do that stuff. So go check him out, Pump Crush Fitness. All right, one more on the flat bench. Chest is fried. You do this pre-exhaustion. You tax your chest there, you tax your chest here, then you come to a press. You got it, brother. I respect you coming out with good information like that. I really do. But you do this pre-exhaustion here and jump onto here, you're not gonna need a big, long ass workout. And you're gonna feel it. And my chest is freaking pumped when I do this. I love it. Of course, that compound actually helps getting that blood flow in there. All right. Now I'm gonna go do some incline. Pants falling down. Crack is whack. I'll do that. So on incline, I'm probably gonna start off with about 190 on this, and I'm gonna try to work up to the what is it, 235. As long as I can stay within the rep range at 8 to 12 reps, I like to keep for muscle growth. The rest of a few minutes here. Talking about, I jump around here sometimes. I do that in my reviews. That's in my mind. I got so much information in here. But I was talking about the oxidative stress and the elevated ROS in your blood, and messing with the epithelial tissue over a period of time actually is bad for you. So it's very important to have these antioxidants in your day, whether it's before training or 5-6 hours after. Because you know, there are some studies about not taking antioxidants after training to help with the recovery, you know, because then you could impede muscle growth. But anyways, you want to get them in, because all in all, when that ROS elevates, it changes that angiotensin 1 to the angiotensin 2, which causes vasorestriction in your blood vessels. So it can really mess with your pumps. Like, some people might not react. There's a few people I say that say they don't react well to L-citrulline, and which, in all honesty, everybody should react well to L-citrulline. And that could be a form of endothelial damage. So really something to think about. Gregory, what's up? All right. Appreciate it, Gregory. You won't be disappointed, man. What was I saying? Damn speed. So anyways, take care of your health above everything else. So if something isn't working right, try to figure out what the hell is going on to make it work better. So supplement with grapeseed, pine bark extract, stuff like that, or seeing it in a pump product is an A+ for me, because it's going to help with that oxidative stress as far as for health in general, instead of just, you know, finding some kind of a product that actually having a product that just kind of just gives you bigger looking muscles. I mean, I like to look into health. So here we're going to jump into this. That was enough rest. Start with 190. Whoa. Oh, that was 14. Short rest on this. I'm jumping up to 220. I want to get it down to 10 reps. I like the way the weather's changed out here in Cali. I don't know if anybody else is from California or SoCal, but I like this cool weather here. Energy. So I'm going to do a review after this, but it's not, it's a nootropic formula, but it's unlike some nootropic formulas that I've tried before. I'm talking about Speed. Pump Crush just asked me about the energy on it. It is, because of the way that it messes with, I got to go over my video. So it's got, I'll talk about it a little bit here. What happens, why I don't like L-theanine products, okay, and I'm not going to go off on a tangent, is just because it spikes alpha brainwaves. And alpha brainwaves are not the creative, energetic portion of the brain to actually drive you through a workout or through your day. As far as if you want, like, working memory and processing and creativity, beta brainwaves are for that. So because DMAE is a alpha brainwave squasher, they have a large dose of it in this thing. Have a great day. That really squashes the alpha brainwave. So the energy you get on this, it's only got, I think, total of 350 milligrams of caffeine. So you're going to have the, I think it's 200 on the fast acting, and then you got 150 on the slow acting on this particular product. And 40% of the slow acting is going to jump on top right away with the fast acting, and the rest of the 60% is going to kind of just, get you that 4 to 5 hours. So it's not like a gigantic kick of this crazy ass energy, but it's just sustainable with the mind and everything. Like, you can just keep training. Like, I can keep training. I keep talking here, and I can like look up, and I'd be in the gym for 2 hours, still pushing out a workout because I'm so zoned in and just focused mentally with that squashing of the alpha brain waves and elevating of the beta brain waves, because Nootropic's in this thing too, and that jumps up the beta brain waves. That it's just a different type of nootropic than what you might be used to as far as like Ninja, Panda, where they use the L-theanine, where it's just like a nootropic that can be used as a pre-workout if you like to squash your workouts and have a ton of like mental and physical energy, taxing you on the adrenaline, noradrenaline side, and that dopamine level, just to drive you productively and goal-driven. So anyways, I got to get back to this. $12, $13. Oh shit, that was too many. Let's do the stack. So I hope that answered. My man Pump Crush asked me about the energy on speed. I always go up on a tangent. So I hope I answered that for you, brother. I'm hoping they, people are they might send you that product. I think you'd really. Thanks, brother. I think you'd really enjoy this one. Seeing the way you give your reviews. I'm talking about Pump Crush Fitness. If you haven't followed him, go follow him. But the way you give your reviews and the detail, and you like to know about the ingredients a little bit, like me, I think you're gonna really like the way this thing hits, because I look at ingredient profiles, and I'm just like, as I'm feeling the things or I'm looking at them, I'm like, oh, what does this do with this and this and this, and how's that going to make you feel? And training for so long and doing so many supplements, I like the way I feel off of certain supplements. Over the years, I've been like, okay, what is causing me not to like this one, but like this one? And that's really, I don't like hate L-theanine. Like some people like to be, dialed down a little bit in the brain so they can focus. But for me, because of the way my day goes, I like that dialed down brain processing at the end of the day. Like, I don't like it during the day because I'm just always just going, So I have nothing against it. But when I started running L-theanine, I was literally trying to find things that would counteract that feeling, because I like a lot of the pre-workouts out there. Like Panda puts out a pre-workout. They have L-theanine. I don't feel as much with them. Ninja puts out some good pre-workouts with L-theanine. There's a few other companies as well. Yeah. So I have nothing against it. But if you ever want to counteract the L-theanine, a good dose of DMAE along with the pre-workout that has it, if it doesn't have it in there, does do a little bit of the job there, because it squashes that alpha brainwave hit. Last rep. Now, mental energy. You don't react well off of them, huh? So FSU, I like FSU. You know, Gregory, if you're looking for a pump product, I know, I forgot what Vaso Pump. That's a pill. I think it's pills, if I'm not mistaken. Um, you want to look for a good dose of glycerol in there and make sure you're hydrated, because I think that's going to actually might be the tipping point, because 3D pump's actually good, but it's only got like 1 gram. No, yeah, I think it's 1 or 2 grams of glycerol in it. So like Compound has 2.6 in it with the pine bark. Sometimes too, we can react differently to pump products where they're too fully stacked. So sometimes it's best to go with like Kilo Labs. Try that one out, like a simple product, or the Compound product, where there's simple ingredients to where you're not going to get a lot of. I know people claim, companies talk about synergy. I like efficacious dosages better than synergy. But when you're throwing a bunch of stuff in to a pre-workout, trying to, tax NO from all kinds of different directions, sometimes it has a counter effect on it. It's like I've tried a few pump products to where I was like looking at the ingredient profile, I'm like, yeah, it's got everything in it, but it didn't do jack for me. It actually left me flat, where they possibly had like where they had like grapeseed and pine bark and a few other polyphenols in there, and it just had this counteracting effect to me. But you might want to try the simple, like something simple like Compound. It's just glycerol. If you react well to citrulline, it's got 6 grams of citrulline. So you're only getting 3 grams in like a 3D pump product. So sometimes people need more. And then it's got the pine bark in there. What else does it have in there? Anyways, but I like that. I actually really like that one. I got some really good vasodilation on that. ASC Sups, El Jefe, was actually pretty good. I like that one too. That's on my top there. That I like better than FSU. They really hit really well. All right, I think I'm done here. Mental energy on this thing's crazy, as you can tell. You're battling along like crazy. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do some triceps. Oh man, I really got to find a way to get these. What is this? I'm trying to figure out how to get the see the chat, like people talking to me, because it comes and it goes, and it's almost like some guys actually should see it on the side of the screen, but I can't see anything. So if I'm not looking, I miss it. You got it, Gregory. All right, so triceps. My triceps. So we got 3 muscles on triceps. So we want to hit them all. So my favorite ones I've posted on Instagram, actually. And the shit I post on Instagram is the shit I do, and it's worked for me. I don't just do videos just to do videos. I try to share. I really do love sharing what has worked for me. We're doing this. I mean, whether you're enhanced or you're doing it natural, but doing this natural for so long, it's been just a thing of trying to figure out what's going to push me past. So and hitting the muscle groups in different directions, doing this the way I do it, has worked for me as far as to build a physique. Because you see pictures of me when I was younger, I was 160. I was a buck 60. I didn't grow until after high school. I was one of those kids that got picked on, not because of anything other than I just wasn't like an outgoing type person, didn't know how to stand up to myself. Then I got into drugs and other things, and that changed my personality, and it turned me into I don't take shit from nobody now, but I try to balance it out with always trying to have a good heart and trying to think about other people before I think about myself. You know, I'm not a dick, but I just got to the point. I think I was pushed around too much when I was little, and something snapped in me, and now I'm pretty much who I am now. I don't regret anything. Don't want anybody to go through what I went through, though. Life's tough enough as it is, than to direct yourself on a path that makes it tougher. So, triceps. This one here is my favorite tricep exercise. If you guys haven't tried this, really give it a try. So this isn't a heavy weight exercise. I had 85 pounds on here. And I start with my fists in like this. I think I've done a video about this before. And I kind of bend down. I want to make sure there's enough tension. So if you have a higher cable, you don't have to kind of bend down too far, but I kind of bend down because I want tension on it right here. I point my palms towards me, and as I'm coming down, I reverse my palms to point them downwards. And what you're going to feel is the short and long head of the triceps just activating differently than you're used to. As you're getting this little twist going on here, just constantly locking those shoulders in place and then just pushing at the triceps down, twisting, and continue to push with the palms down there. Really good, fantastic exercise. Something you just need to try and throw in. You won't regret it. And if you're consistent at it, I guarantee you're going to see difference in the tricep, whether it's your definition or your growth. You really love this exercise. Oh, 10, 15, 20 reps. I'm not a rep guy. I know you can, I've done videos in the past on like studies and stuff like that, but doing this, I believe we should be mixing it up all the time. I didn't catch all that, man. It was too long and it went away. Let me try to pop it back up here again. Hold on a sec. See if it'll. Nope, it's not coming up. Sorry, Gregory, I missed that. You know, if anybody knows how to get this shit to come up all the time, hi in all chats, super chat, member and super chat messages, some messages, such. Hey, top chat. I won't figure this out. I don't want to do it here and waste your time while I'm doing this, but that didn't work. I'll try this live chat again and see if it comes back up. If not, get onto my sets. Hey, Gregor, if you don't follow me on IG, you can always DM me too if you have any questions. Any of you guys can. But let me know if you follow me, do DM me. Anybody that's subscribed to the channel, because if your account is private, I don't usually follow unless I know the person, a private account on IG. Only reason why is because I've been on IG for a while, my CrossFit days and stuff like that, and it never failed for some odd reason. If I didn't know the person, I followed a private account, I just got some BS. I got pictures of guys in their freaking underwear. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want to see this shit. Just really weird shit, like where I'm just like, man, I'm on here to actually give some information and have fun. And it's just social media is just so freaking weird. So definitely DM me and say, hey, Dave, I follow you on YouTube. And I'll hit a follow back for sure. But you can always get a hold of me there on DM. one more. One more. I want to just jump into this real quick. I've been going 45 minutes. Yeah, I got to go on here in 15 minutes. So we're going to make this quick. I'm going to do this, do another set. I'm going to do some short rests. I'm going to finish off some push-ups. I'm going to show you guys a few push-up variations that I do at the end of my workout here. I got to do a little bit of shoulders too. We'll get all this. So we're just going to do this, and then we're going to do some press downs, the triceps. Yeah. All right. You having trouble building the chest? Do these push-up variations, a few of them. There's some things that we can't do to the chest, and genetically we're going to build what we're going to build, but there's some things we can't do with dumbbells, with the bench press, and body weight exercises can help compensate for those deficiencies in the physique sometimes, as far as what we want and what we're going after, as far as building a chest or triceps. So never rule out body weight exercises when you're trying to build your physique. Let's get this out of the way. Put it here so at least I can see if the messages come up. All right. So we're going to do 160 here. 3 sets. Got that squeak going on there. Drive you guys crazy. Hey, you know, if you guys are, if you're not busy tomorrow, I'm going to be on a podcast with Sub Talk Radio and Robic, the owner of Paul Nutrition. I have no idea what to expect because Robic kind of scares me a little bit. But it's going to be fun. I like the challenges there and go on there. Sean's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool dude. If you don't follow Sub Talk Radio, go give him a follow. Super big-hearted, down-to-earth guy, and just loves what he does. Loves what he does, just like the rest of us here. Not out for anything else other than to give support, information, stuff like that. One more. That was a short rest, I think. For where I'm at right now, I can see the spa's on. I can see the steam coming off of it. It looks nice. Wish I had time to jump in there. All right. One more of this. One more. And then I'm going to do some presses, just some shoulder presses real quick. And then we're going to jump into the push-ups. Then I'm going to skedaddle. Skedaddle. Does that kind of like pin my age there? I said skedaddle to the car and do the review for you guys on the speed. Try to have that up tomorrow, probably before the podcast. I'll try to put it up later today, but I got a lot of stuff I got to do as far as moving and things and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'll be able to put it all together, get out today, but tomorrow morning for sure it'll be out. So good. All right, let me do Do some presses here. 3 sets. I actually I was got home from work yesterday. My hours are changing, so I hit the gym at like 3 or 4. And did back. It's all pull-ups. I gotta figure that out. Do. No, I don't want to change that. Get rid of that. And there's no way to freaking bring up those messages. No. Shit. All right, anyways, let me knock this out real quick. Sorry, Greg. I think it was Gregory. Sorry, man, I missed that. Let me do this set here. And seriously, if you can copy that and paste it back in there when I finish the set and I look back at the screen so I can read it, because I can't figure out why I can't read it. But let me finish this test, this set here. Nice, love presses. Handstand push-ups against the wall. Those are some good pressing there. Good presses. There's some good pressing there. One of these Saturdays, I will do a video while I'm training to do some handstand walks. So every few weeks, I like to mix it up, do some handstand walks, and test it out and all that good stuff. It's something that I learned in CrossFit, that muscle ups, and I like to always kind of keep that going. The mind-muscle connection, the strength. Also helps with the breakdancing. So you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see I'm gonna be doing that shit when I'm 80. I'm gonna be at my son's. He's 34 right now. I'll be at his 50th birthday, and I'll be breakdancing at his birthday party, and my daughters. They'll be tripping out. Okay. One more. I totally gotta figure out how to get those comments up there, man. I really apologize, guys. One more of these, and then I still got a little bit of time. I think I'm gonna throw 3 sets of ring dips in, and then get to the push-ups. No, good enough. All right. Ring dips. I know some of them are coming in here pretty soon. Got my stash. Be prepared. This is great for the back too. A lot of people start with back exercises, for the lats. Whew. Those lats growing. you know, pulls and rows and all that stuff, but then they forget about the body weight stuff. So you can do that with a, what are they, the TX cables in the gym and stuff, where you just kind of just pull up and really get a squeeze. Everybody should be starting with that before they jump into like heavy back exercises, learning rows and stuff, because it just builds the strength in the back and the connective tissue a lot better. So here we're going to do some dips and then some push-ups, and then I got to go do that review. So for this, because this is unstable, I am going to be putting on my straps for my wrists. I am an old man, so I like to be careful. All right, I'll knock this out. 3 sets of whatever I can do. I'm doing this really quick, so I'm not expecting to be knocking out 20 of them or something. But if you have the opportunity to do ring dips, do them. Just try once. I love doing these in CrossFit. It's just the stabilization and the strength you can build is just so much better than just a stable bar dip. All right, 13, not bad. So 2 more sets of that real quick, and then into my push-ups, my favorite push-ups. I'll do 2 versions that you guys can try that'll build your chest differently or help to kind of like build that strength. Then your rear scapula, your shoulder girdle in the back, which will help you power through a lot of these push exercises. And then one push-up that you just kind of got to get used to that really hits the bottom part of the chest there. But you got to kind of have to be mobile. Your shoulders have to be mobile enough to do it. So I literally kind of have to stretch a little bit, but I'll probably just jump right into it because I got to get to that review. Talk too much. Not bad. So definitely speed is not like all over the place, but as you can tell, it's been talking, almost an hour straight talking. I didn't get in here until about 45 minutes after taking it because I wanted to feel the effects before I give the review again. So the energy stays with you. Caffeine is going to stay with you for that hour and a half, 2 hours, as far as that kind of energy, physical energy type feeling. And then you're going to be energized kind of physically in the brain, so to speak, all day. You know, just like ready to take on tasks and accomplish shit. All right, last one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Wow, double swinging going on there. All right, get to the push-ups. Put them away. Yeah, like nobody in here today. There's only one person in earlier. I had expected them to come in by this time. All right, hold on a sec. Let me come over here. I'll do these push-ups. So there's different things you can do, different push-ups you can do, for sure. These are 2 of my favorite, but one thing if you haven't tried, if you're doing regular push-ups, let's say you can't do these. If you're doing regular push-ups, do them with your feet pressed up against the wall. This is what happens on push-ups. It'll isolate the chest more. I'm not going to do that one today, but press your feet up against the wall, and you're going to notice that you're not going to have a lot of play in the rocking when you do that, and it's really going to, isolate that chest and isolate the shoulders and the direction that you're pushing off with. But anyways, this is the two exercises I'm going to do. Always protect the wrists. So the first one is out like this. Shit, what's the best way to do this? Let me get in here. There we go. So it's a wide grip here. Yeah, that's good. Hands, fingers are pointing away from you. So you're pointing that way and you're pointing that way. Putting the pressure on your palms, and you're coming up like this. And then you're gonna dip down like this, leaning into the elbow, and then come up, boom, boom. Shit. Woo. All right. That's one. You can do 3 sets of that. Ow. Woo, my chest is fried. But you're going to really feel that in the shoulder girdle for those watching. So really do not bring your elbow out like this. Bring it back so it's dipped into the lat as you're kind of coming into it, because you want that stabilization of your whole body weight as it's leaning over. You want it to be stable. You don't want to put all the pressure on your shoulders. So if you notice, my body's turning a little bit and then kind of going into that elbow, almost like I'm engaging the lat, which pretty much am. And then when I push off, it's the chest and the lat working together there. So watch the shoulders. The other one's going to be this. I'll let you guys go, and then I'll finish up pushing through these just real quick with some music. I think I need some music now to get me going, finishing this up. And then I'm going to get that review going, get on with my day. So this is the other one. So this is twisting your hands facing backwards towards your feet. And you want to kind of stretch out a little bit here before you do this. Kind of get that all kind of set up there. Okay. And then you're basically going to come down. And you're going to feel this in the lower chest. Right. 7. When you're going to push-ups, the hands are going to be placed right below the chest. So you're going to be pushing out like right here. And then you're going to feel the dig right in the lower part of the chest. It's going to feel real good. Other than that, I'm going to get going. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Stop by. Gregory, Rudy, Pump Crush Fitness. If I didn't name you, I'm sorry. All of you guys, thanks for supporting the channel. I'll get to that speed review, and then we'll see you guys soon. You guys have a fabulous weekend. What's left of it. We'll see you next time.